sustainable development is the only option. With half the planet already living in urban areas, and with each passing year, more and more people are drawn towards the urban lifestyle. For some, every challenge is an opportunity to test the mettle. No task and no milestone is unsurpassable. This is the trait and temperament that defines the character of Ahmedabad Urban Development Authority. As a premier urban development authority, AUDA has always excelled and performed in the interest of the people at large in town planning schemes and implementation of infrastructure projects. AUDA enjoys ardent support from the state government for actualizing the dream of our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, to provide a better quality of life and services to people by implementing the Urban Project. Realizing urban projects with compatible infrastructure that matches with standards of metropolitan cities will support balanced growth of Ahmedabad and Gandhinagar. The unequivocal credit for this teacher goes to Team AUDA, guided and nurtured by the Chief Minister of Gujarat, Shri Bhupendra Patel. AUDA is dedicated to bringing urban dreams into reality by creating future-oriented plans and following up on them assiduously. This dedication of the AUDA team has resulted in the kind of public support no other urban development authority enjoys. Established under the Gujarat Town Planning and Urban Development Act of 1976, AUDA began its journey on February 1, 1978, marking a new era in the planned and balanced urbanization of Ahmedabad. Currently, AUDA covers the entire area of 1,866 square kilometers, including 488.17 square kilometers area under the Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation, 34 square kilometers under the Gandhinagar Municipal Corporation, 5 growth centers of Kalol, Dehgaam, Sanand, Bareja and Mehmedabad, and 159 villages in the vicinity. With its dedicated strong team, AUDA has developed several world-class facilities and handed over many of these utilities to Ahmedabad and Gandhinagar municipal corporations. Driven by its vision to make Ahmedabad urban development area a compact, integrated, planned and well-connected, AUDA is continuously striving for sustainable urban planning. Development Plan 2021. To meet the comforts and needs of the area, AUDA conceived the Development Plan 2021. The three-tier planning envisages firstly a macro development plan, planned through micro-level planning of various town planning schemes, followed by a local area plan, involving the retrofitting of the existing area for accessibility, walkability, connectivity and the refurbishment of existing physical infrastructure. It is estimated that 70% of the world's population will be dwelling in cities by 2050. This estimate predicts that Ahmedabad's population would shoot up to 108 lakhs by 2031. This poses both challenges and opportunities. To cater to the needs of the future population, Ahmedabad Urban Development Authority strives to implement urban planning and development practices with a focus on creating sustainable infrastructure to support its economic activities and overall growth, as well as facilitate a vibrant, lively and safe urban environment. Through AUDA's meticulous planning, Ahmedabad is all set to be a metropolitan city. Development Plan 2021 envisages Central Business District or CBD, a transit-oriented zone or TOZ, a residential affordable housing zone, conservation of heritage sites, a dedicated freight corridor with logistics stations, a multi-modal logistics park to promote automobile and allied industries, besides fostering a green network. Local Area Plan envisions both neighborhood-level accessibility and area-level improvement through a natural process of urban renewal and planned redevelopment. AUDA is preparing LAM and it is being implemented successfully by AMC. Local Area Plan for TOZ and CBD aims to provide comprehensive solution for improving transport network, walkability and accessibility, implementing parking management, upgrading physical and social infrastructure, and enhancing overall livability and economic viability of a city. Central Business District. AUDA has designed a central business district, ensuring easy mobility in high-density areas. To create a mixed-use, high-density district with a distinct character and a clearly identifiable urban form, AUDA has proposed high-density development with a floor space index of 5.4, permitting construction of up to 100-meter high buildings. These will come up on both sides of the rapidly developing Sabarmati riverfront, while one central business district focuses on the western side, covering 125 hectares along the Ashram Road, a centrally located business hub of the city. Between the Ellis Bridge and Usmanpura, the second one focuses on the eastern side, on a 52-hectare area between Gandhi Bridge and Dudheshwar. Both the CBDs have bus rapid transit system and metro network connectivity. AUDA has also provisioned for building a bridge to provide easy accessibility to both the CBDs. The CBD plans conceptualize a cohesive urban form and a pedestrian-friendly environment, besides arcades and wider sidewalks, to promote a mixed-use, transit-oriented, walkable CBD that is attractive for business, entertainment and tourism. Transit-Oriented Zone, or TOZ. The TOZ is an effective tool to promote compact, mixed-use, high-density vertical development within walking distances to public transit routes, pedestrian-friendly and accessible public transportation network. It shortens commute times, promotes non-motorized transport and reduces dependencies on private modes of transport. Today, Ahmedabad already has an excellently connected road network of nearly 5,200 kilometers. The TOZ will make the city more livable by connecting places of work with residential areas, supported by walkable and cycle-friendly neighborhoods, and reduce carbon footprint in doing so. In the Development Plan 2021, AUDA has identified a 200-meter stretch on either side of the public transport corridors of approximately 133 kilometers along the BRTS and the metro under the transit-oriented zone. The identified key projects in the TOZ are either under consideration or construction by the central government under the Smart City projects. The transformation of Vadaj, a ghetto inter-model transport hub, redevelopment of Nava Vadaj bus stop and the lake development of Thaltej stand as glorious testimonies of transformational developments. AUDA has proposed to build a plaza with amenities like green and shaded seating areas, pedestrian-friendly environment, public utilities and well-managed parking facilities around the 137 BRTS and 51 metro stations, providing opportunity for the commuters to relax, unwind and refresh themselves en route. CBD and TOZ are the modern-age urbanization wonders. Sardar Patel Sports Enclave. One of the largest projects generated through local area plan, the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel Sports Enclave. In August 2019, Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi launched the nationwide Fit India movement, encouraging people to adopt a healthy lifestyle by weaving physical activities and sports in their daily lives. A giant leap in this direction is the proposed Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel or SVP Sports Enclave. With an eye on Olympics, a master plan for Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel or SVP Sports Enclave has been prepared, wherein an area of 215 acres has been earmarked, of which the multi-level world-class sports stadium, the Narendra Modi Stadium, occupies 60 acres. Facilities for more than 20 sports activities have been proposed to be developed as part of the master plan, along with an athlete village and other international standards amenities. The estimated outlay for the proposed SVP Sports Enclave is about 4,600 crore rupees. High-Speed Rail Station Area Plan. High-Speed Rail Corridor proposes to create an identity for the station area as a destination of integrated purposes. Total length of high-speed rail would be approximately 508 kilometers, covering a total of 12 high-speed rail stations en route Ahmedabad and Mumbai. There are 2 stations in Ahmedabad, one Sabarmati and 2 Kalupur. AUDA under local area planning has proposed the development of Sabarmati railway station area covering an area of 645 acres, which will facilitate station area development that matches with the need of the high-speed railway station and eventually increase economic activities. Residential affordable housing zone. As the city is broadening its boundaries with growing economic and industrial activities, the need for more than 10 lakh dwelling units has arisen to actualize Honorable Prime Minister's vision of housing for all. AUDA has identified residential affordable housing zones within 1 kilometer wide stretch on the outer side of Sardar Patel Ring Road, covering around 80 square kilometers of land area, along with the areas like Ghuma and Shela. A well-integrated scheme of residential affordable housing in Development Plan 2021 will target the saturated gross high density of 500 persons per hectare for an anticipated population of 40 lakhs by the year 2045. AUDA has achieved commendable results under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana PMAY, an affordable housing scheme by incorporating it with the existing RA zone, and has further enhanced it by providing housing replete with all basic amenities like electricity, sewage system with STP plant, clean water and security. Economically weaker section or EWS societies have been planned to have good public transport connectivity and green open spaces. Under green building concept, PNG pipeline and solar rooftop panels are also provided. EWS housing with solar rooftop panel. AUDA has proposed installing solar rooftop panels in many of its EWS projects, thereby using the electricity generated for running amenities like elevators, water motors and common area lights. This has not only reduced the maintenance cost by about 1,000 rupees per family by lowering the electricity bills, but also helps significantly lower the carbon footprint. EWS housing with grey water management. AUDA is focusing on sustainable management of water resources by dual plumbing and grey water management in EWS8 scheme and sewage treatment plant in Lake Garden. This promotes sustainable wastewater management as treated water can be used for toilet flushing, gardening and landscape irrigation. Recycled water by dual plumbing system results in the savings of 30% of fresh water quantity. Treated water can also be stored in percolating wells, which in turn helps in groundwater recharge. AUDA EWS8 status. AUDA has completed a total of 32 EWS projects, 22,189 houses benefiting more than 1,10,000 people. Also, 3 more projects are under development. Remodeling of SP Ring Road. Mobility is the mainstay of our economy, and the Sardar Patel Ring Road, which provides free-flowing traffic on the outskirts of the city, epitomizes it. AUDA has gone a step ahead to remodel this 6-lane road to further ease the traffic and make the region more interconnected, facilitating the segregation of regional and local traffic. AUDA has undertaken the construction of multimodal bridges for metro commuters and providing road safety to its people. These include 3 flyover bridges at Zundal, Dehgam and Shantipura, 2 rail overbridges at Sanathal and Ranasan, 1 pedestrian foot overbridge at Vastra, and 2 3-layer underpass development bridges at Science City and Mehmadpura Junction across the SP Ring Road. The overbridges at Ambli, Odhav, Dehgam and Zundal are completed, and the rest are under construction. In the near future, AUDA plans to build 10 new flyovers on the SP Ring Road for hassle-free movement of traffic. Installing street lights covering the entire SP Ring Road for the safety of the residents, pedestrians and commuters has been one of AUDA's top priorities. AUDA, with its more than a decade of experience in building flyovers, bridges over junctions, has created successful benchmarks. All these infrastructural projects are planned with an integration of the existing AMC infrastructure, foreseeing the future growth and development. Industrial Zone. Robust industrial zones are a prerequisite to economic growth, support industrial development and generate employment. With a well-connected transportation network and infrastructure, AUDA has proposed an industrial zone of an area about 130 square kilometers, which is 6.8% of the total zone area. AUDA has initiated TP schemes in industrial zone of Santej, Rakanpur and Khorad Sanand areas. DFC and Logistics Zone. dedicated freight corridors and logistic zones are imperative to any success story, as they provide the growth momentum. AUDA has identified logistic zone under the Development Plan 2021 to develop about 40 square kilometer of the area into commercial and logistic zone. This is 2% of the total zoned area. Town planning schemes of the logistic zones are also prepared for the areas of Godhabi, Kaneti and Nidran. The Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor, an ambitious project of central government that runs across some AUDA area near Sanand, would be a game changer in attracting global investments. Special projects like the Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor or DMIC, Special Investment Region in nearby area at Mandal Becharaji, Sir, Gujarat International Finance Tech City, GIFT, and Special Economic Zones or SEZs would generate interest and attract global investments. AUDA's development planning vision has led to the integration of land use and freight movements of dedicated freight corridor with sizable logistic zone and general industrial zone within the vicinity of DFC. The Gujarat state government has initiated an ambitious project to develop multi-model logistic park at Sanand DFC station. Advanced town planning scheme would provide the necessary fillip to transform this ambitious infrastructure project into a reality. Exclusive logistic zones are being proposed with rail and road-based network identified at all the major entry points of Ahmedabad. This will magnify the reach of the industries in one of the fast-growing cities of the world. The Development Plan 2021 includes about 7.2 square kilometers of land under commercial zone for development of godowns and warehouses on the national highway near Aslali, Navapura and Sanathal. A 60-meter bypass around Sanand provides easier and faster movement for heavy vehicles and curtails the traffic congestion in the central area of Sanand, Knowledge and Institutional Zone. AUDA has identified various areas in eastern and western parts to encourage, promote and facilitate development of large education and research institutes through provision of Knowledge and Institution Zone. Under the Development Plan 2021, an area of approximately 24 square kilometers has been earmarked. This constitutes 1.3% of the total zoned area. Schools, colleges, universities, education and research centers and campuses shall come up in the Knowledge and Institution Zone. Heritage Conservation. Ahmedabad, the more than 600-year-old city, pulsating with progress and prosperity, has had the distinction of being India's first UNESCO World Heritage City in 2017. Around 800 heritage structures like the residential clusters called poles, the havelis, chabutras or bird feeders, the darwazas or gates, stepwells, places of worship and monuments have been identified. The promotion and conservation of the identified monuments in AUDA area is taken care of by AUDA through comprehensive general development control regulations to increase the rich culture and architectural heritage value. Green environment, interlinking of lakes. Urban flooding of lakes often leads to potential socio-economic stagnancy as water seeps into low-lying regions and devours considerable amount of time and investment to restore parity. AUDA displayed foresight by interlinking Aslali and Jetalpur lakes, an area prone to flooding during heavy downpour, thereby conserving precious water as also saving the area from the blow of adverse economic impact. Lakes and gardens. Lake developments and gardens created at Ghuma, Khoraj, Bhopal, Aslali and Singarwa are outstanding testimonials of AUDA's Green Network initiatives. Recently, new gardens have been completed by AUDA in Sanand, Bhat, Motera areas of the city. AUDA is committed to enhance the green cover by at least 3 times in Development Plan 2021. Lakes under AUDA will be developed with regional urban parks and green spaces. The Singarwa Botanical Garden is a viewer's delight as it offers soothing greenery and an ensemble of rare species of plants. The eco-sensitive zone at the periphery of Thol Bird Sanctuary is demarcated for retaining its natural environment. AUDA has adopted the Japanese Miyawaki method that grows trees 10 times faster and 30 times denser than conventional plantation methods. An urban forest coming up under the aegis of AUDA is a step towards augmenting urban green spaces and improving cities' air quality. Miyawaki plantation is executed in almost all gardens developed by AUDA. Hallmarks of the project: helps with groundwater recharge, act as a green lung for the city, helps in reducing the air pollution and contain carbon emission, grows like a 100-year-old natural forest within a short time span of 20 years. Under this initiative, about 1 lakh trees have already been planted by AUDA. AUDA Engineering All Projects. AUDA has been redefining the peripheral city landscape by designing and constructing bridges, housing, social infrastructure like library, fire station, auditorium, sports complex and various physical infrastructure. In today's times when urban people are in search of sports ground, AUDA has allocated space for sports activities in all TP schemes in entire AUDA area, thereby providing proper avenue to develop sports complex in the interest of citizens at large. Water supply project by AUDA. Water supply project in AUDA area, Bhopal, Ghuma and Shela. Residents of Bhopal, Ghuma and Shela in the western part of AUDA will soon have access to 24/7 safe and clean drinking water. Providing metered connection in every household will result in less water wastage to leakages and more judicious use of precious water. Villages under Jal Jeevan Mission. The Jal Jeevan Mission, an initiative of Ministry of Jal Shakti, Government of India, strives to provide safe and adequate drinking water through individual household tap connections by 2024 to all rural households in India. The program will also implement source sustainability measures as mandatory elements such as recharge and reuse through grey water management, water conservation, rainwater harvesting. The Jal Jeevan Mission will be based on a community approach to water and will include extensive information, education and communication as a key component of the mission. Villages covered under the project. Under this mission, AUDA has covered 45 villages of Ahmedabad and Gandhinagar districts for the supply of potable water. ADB projects. Government of Gujarat has been working towards a safe, sustainable, economic, people-friendly urban infrastructure development in the state. AUDA has been at the forefront in realizing the dream of our Honorable Prime Minister and the state government in providing world-class urban infrastructure in rural areas also. Water supply system at Sanand includes 20 MLD capacity water treatment plant, water pumping stations, underground and elevated water tank, water supply distribution network that connects every household. As part of the ADB project, AUDA will install 4 sewage treatment plants having total installed capacity of almost 170 MLD, ensuring adequate STP capacity for population up to the year 2040. Outputs of the project. The treated water will be channeled for irrigation, thereby achieving water conservation goal of reuse, and tertiary treated water will be provided to the industries. This shall result in urban living with sewerage system and stormwater line providing urban facilities. Thus, AUDA is constructing 10 bridges on the SP Ring Road and implementing various projects like the water supply, sewerage and stormwater drainage systems. With a multitude of people-centric growth-oriented infrastructure projects under various stages of completion, AUDA has been proactive in planning and implementing projects. It has seized the momentum and has the motivation to transform Ahmedabad urban development area into an iconic region which embodies the philosophy that harmony between man and nature is the best way to coexist.